Welcome back, folks, and today we're here with the Thundercats, and Wonder just pulled up in his Wind Raider, and all the Thundercats, they shocked the shit. They want some vehicles for their very own. Well, luckily for me, my good friend Joe Rizzo, he made me some custom Wind Raiders for the Thundercats. Oh my God! Do y'all see this shit? These are the Thunder Raiders, and he knocked this shit out the park. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. When he first showed me what he was doing, I told him, look, hands down, I want it. So he hooked my ass up with two of them, but this one right here, it plays sounds, which I'll go over in a minute. But right there on the back, you see the logos. He painted the exhaust. The wings say Thundercats on them. And then working our way to the other side, you can see the 3-button layout in there, which they all do different things. We got Thundercats on that wing right there. And then working our way to the front. Oh shit! He got the paws right there on the front. That shit looks hot. Then we got the Sword of Omens ready to strike somebody down dead in their chest. And for those that are curious, yes, it still works and shoots out. I'll show you in a minute. But look at that fucking face. Oh, that shit is on point. This looks so legit right here. Looks like Mattel then shipped me this on their very own. But no, they ain't never doing no shit like this. This is all Joe Rizzo. He even got the logo on the front. This shit is decked out. Reminds me of some Evil Horde shit. You know what I mean? This Evil Horde, they love putting their logos on everything. This is hot, but right here, comparing it next to the cat face, right on the cat's lair. That shit is on point. And not only that, but that shit is so creative. Great job on that, Joe Rizzo. But right here, I want to compare the size right next to the paw on the cat's lair. That shit looks so good. Without the wings, that shit looks like it'll fit right underneath of there. But I ain't taking the wings off. The wings do move up and down, just like the regular Wind Raider. But right here, folks, let's compare it next to the Wind Raider, just so you can see all the upgrades that he put into this shit. Starting off with the anchor in the front. Obviously, you can see the difference in that. He put the sword on there. But right there where the cat's head is compared to what's on the regular Wind Raider, big difference. In the front right there, you see where he put the feet at. Them paws look great. And then moving our way to the top, just so you can see a clear view on the color difference. Hook that shit up. Then with the wings right there, how he put the logo on it compared to the other one. Very impressive. Look at Pantho taking credit for that shit. He put it together with his camouflage. Hooked that shit right up. Let's take a look at the back. This looks like night and day between these two right here. Starting off with that back wing, a nice blue, and then right there you see the emblem of the Thundercats. He got the exhaust painted silver, and then he added two little silver dots right there. I like the detail. Didn't notice it until I turned this bitch around. That looks on point compared to this one. I like what they did over there, but I love what he did over here. Very satisfied with the back of the body. But we got one more thing to check out. Let me work our way over here to the seat. This one is all black. And then this one, he painted blue. Everything looks on point. This is some amazing work right here. Looks like Mattel could make this shit, but they won't. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of leg room in there. But the next thing I want to go over is shooting that anchor in the front, just so we can do a comparison. Starting off with this one right here. Let's shoot it real quick. There it is, folks. Works just like it's supposed to. But now let's check out the next one. All right, let me push it. There it is. Pops right out, just like the other one. And then all I gotta do right here, I put the bullet back in, and then I reel that bitch right back up. I do it like that, so I don't want to put too much strain on, you know what I'm saying, the little crank on the inside right here. And I'm trying to do this with one hand. Give me a second. There it is. Cranks right up, just like it's supposed to. Great job on that, Joe Rizzo. Loving that shit. That's gonna hurt somebody. But right here, taking a look at these buttons, let me just play each one. Now these first set of buttons right here, these are just different noises that I clipped from a couple episodes, you know what I mean?
As Lord of the Thundercats, I must fight this demon alone.
This shit is hot, right?
Sword of Omens, come to my hand.
You know I had to get that. Now for the next button, it's a whole bunch of clips from me with drunk He-Man talking shit to Lion-O.
Kiss my ass and suck my dick. You ain't getting your hands on this shit. I hope Skeletor and Mumra fuck you up. Lion-O, I know you hear my ass. Bring your ass down here. I'm not fucking around. Hurry up, Lion-O. We got Wily Cat hostage, and I'm gonna beat the shit out their ass. Hurry up. You can scream ho all you want, but Chitara ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna have my way with her ass. Fuck you, Lion-O. Shut your goddamn mouth. Well, now your ass is too late, and we over in the train on Chitara's ass right now.
That shit gets me every time. Hold up, I got a couple more left. Hold on 1 second. There it is.
The sword of omens is mine, motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me see. Yep. Yeah, that's repeating itself. Let's try the middle real quick. So the middle button, it plays the intro to the Thundercat show. Love that shit. One of the best intros out there. Look at this shit right here. Makes me want to just fly it around with my hands, just hearing that music. Oh my God, that shit is hot. There it is, folks. The Thundercats music playing, and it plays the whole thing. Very impressive job, Joe Rizzo. All 3 buttons, love that shit right there. Now, some of y'all might be like, why would the Thundercats play their theme song? Because they like rocking their shit, that's why. Same thing with all the logos on all their clothes. They get down like the evil horde. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Mattel, take notes on this shit. Put some sounds in some of these vehicles. See how I hooked that up in there? Plenty of leg room. And if I want to take it out and charge it, I can do so. Charges up with a USB cord. Very easy to do. But I got one more thing I want to compare right here. This anti-Eternia Wind Raider that he made for me last year. I just want to show y'all just some of the unique pieces that he's able to do with these Wind Raiders. As far as them bat wings, the head right there on the front of that bitch with the horns. Great job on this. Even the bones right there on the back. Just the crazy shit that he thinks of. I got my Shadow Panther on this one right here. Bengali right there, he's ready to get that shit in. He looks so good in that Thunder Raider right there. But just looking at the 2, loving the work that you do, Joe Rizzo. Definitely keep it up. Because let me tell you something. If Mattel was to sell this shit right here, I think it'll sell. Put that bitch on Mattel Creations all day. It's gone. Sold out. Who wouldn't want a Thunder Raider to put they Motu Thundercats in? I know I would. All in all, folks, we are at a point where customs are just as good as what Mattel is bringing out, if not better. And what Joe Rizzo did with these Thunder Raiders right here, I could without a shadow of a doubt say that these look like some legit Mattel products. And we definitely need more vehicles in the Motu line in general. But with the crossover lines, we didn't get shit with the Turtles and Gray Skull. I got another vehicle coming in, and I'm gonna show you this weekend that'll fit into that one. But for this new crossover line coming up, these vehicles would fit in perfectly. And as you can see right here, I got a whole bunch of Motu Thundercats figures because I don't like waiting on Mattel. We're gonna get these figures for another couple months. But until then, I got something to hold me over. And if y'all's interested in these Thunder Raiders, feel free to hit Joe Rizzo up. He might do it, he might not, I don't know. But for what it's worth, I hope y'all get it. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you like what you saw, do my ass a favor and drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it. It ain't gonna hurt you, is it? Come on now. Go ahead and hit the button. I know you have to hit the button. Hit that goddamn button, drop a like. All right, I'm out of here.